Welcome back everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming, continuing my walkthrough of the 6 Human Revolution on the Give Me Thus X difficulty. Now I have to find a way up. That's an entrance. There's gonna be a stairwell around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. They're wisely keeping their mouth shut about seeing Jensen. Ow. Shit on quite a few levels, actually. First off, oh boy. First off, I have no way of being able to shut down those fucking robots. Oh shit. You don't fucking say. Now that robot is bye-bye, Jensen, I suppose. It's like, oh, shit. I could have shut down the robots from the central security terminal, though. Yeah, they keep saying that. Repeating herself over and over again.
I've done nothing wrong.
It's not gonna change a fucking thing.
How much longer will you keep us locked up for nothing?
Access.
Why are you doing this? You're monsters! Please, let me out! I've done nothing wrong!
Yeah, you have nothing wrong. Well.
Please, don't send me to the doctor! What you're doing is wrong!
Ah, wait.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you... No. Keitner out.
You can't lock up someone who's innocent!
You don't say. Seems that's exactly what they've done. Locking up people that are completely innocent. Yeah. I'll call it as a prison break at some point. Dealt to the robots, at least. So that's something.
What you're doing is wrong! This isn't right! I'm not a criminal! I'm not a terrorist!
This is a travesty of justice.
Justice.
Please, uno bajo presentation.
Access granted.
You can't hold me in here without a trial.
Actually, they can. Even legally, they can. I know that sounds ridiculous, but the United States has the power right now, I think, to hold people without trial. Yeah. Suspected terrorists without trial, that is. Oh, lovely. Security measures.
You can't just sweep us under a rock like this.
How could you hold us here?
This is a nightmare. I don't belong here.
All right. Going in.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
I think there's a couple patrols here, a couple of guards that I'll have to deal with.
Let me go. I just want to go home. I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe, somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed. I heard the guard call her that. She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I'd heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around,
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist, then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't! You have no idea what it's like. Please!
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Jensen's right, by the way. If you free them right now, it will only draw attention. Okay, these are... The sleepwalking world. Alright then. Yes, I'll get these.
Access granted.
They're doing... Okay, what do we have here?
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes. But I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, you still have that retinal prosthesis you stole from his office?
If you're suggesting I use it to fool a retinal scanner, it won't work. The eye synthetic tissue spike needs to be connected to a real optic nerve. Otherwise, it just reads as metal.
I know. That's why you need to take it to Quinn. I'll tell him to expect you. Keitner out.
Okay.
just want to go home.
And you will, eventually.
Activating security scan.
Yes, yes. Come on. The faster I'm done with this, the less disturbed I'm gonna be. It's obviously designed to pull at the heartstrings, but unlike other DLCs or like other games where they try this is pretty fucking effective because these things touch on real issues. Unlawful detainees
Subject recognized.
held by governments without any real reason to. Anyway. Although of course this is worse, but still. You kind of get the point here. Yeah. You will not get a lawyer. I'm afraid. You have rights, huh? I hate to break it to you, but the world is not a perfect place where everyone gives a shit about your rights. It's about time some people realize that.
Activating security scan.
Sounds pretty fucking cold, doesn't it? But that's how the world is.
Biometric data assembled.
There are quite a few people naive enough to believe that thing like the ICC or the UN is taken seriously by everyone in the world. Not really.
Subject recognized.
And in truth, it's kind of hard
Access
to
granted.
take the UN seriously, and that includes the UN human rights.
Hello. I heard you.
Right, okay, since he heard me, though I don't know where the fuck he is. Okay. Maybe up there? I don't know. Let me check.
Listen, we'd all like to be in the middle of the action in Oz, but we're stuck here. It's better than policing civilians like Jonesy. Isn't he stationed in China? What a drag that must be.
I don't know. Anxious sounds like a fun time at least, especially Lower City. There's a hotel there, full-service girls. You know what I mean?
Maybe you're right. Wouldn't have to deal with Burke and his asshats face. I don't envy Commander Geithner. She has to deal with this crap daily.
Keep it down. Jesus. I know we saw him go to the detention block, but who's to say he hasn't bugged the hall outside his office or something?
You're being paranoid. Besides, what would he do? Geithner still runs this base, and she has our backs.
There is a point to what he's saying there. I'm sorry for us. Though I like the dialogue they have. These are makes you feel that these are not just random grunts. These are people. Who don't necessarily approve of what the fuck is going on here. Hell, most of them probably don't even know what's going on here. It's kind of the thing, isn't it? I bet Geithner would be pretty pissed if I had gone on a killing spree against her, man. Where the fuck did you appear from? Randomly spawned guards.
Huh? I saw
Oh
him.
shit. Of course, there is another way of going down there, but...
Just saw the Irishman down below. He says he'll have the new merchandise soon now that the ships are done.
Finally.
Okay.
Hey, did you ever wonder about his setup? I mean, I know he's a civvy, but Belltower is pretty strict about military procedures. They gotta know about this guy.
Sure they know, but to them, he's like a pressure valve. Quinn gets us some of the things Belltower doesn't provide. Plus, he does it on the sly, so...
We get to feel like we're getting away with something. Plus, we get some extra goodies.
Exactly. As long as it doesn't get out of control, they'll let the Mick run his little market.
Pretty much. And that's how it's working. Come on, mate. Move.
I got a man down!
Yeah, I would have been pretty fucking surprised if he hadn't seen Jensen. Yes, you did. Intentional.
Anyone's here? Come out now.
I think you're seeing things.
Yeah, great. Maybe he is.
If anyone's here, come out now.
I think you're seeing things.
Maybe. Well, I'll have to get the attention of the other guard as well.
Someone's running. If anyone's here, come out now.
Yeah. Come and get me, bro. He's right though about Quinn. About why, well, I guess kinda Warren didn't let him. But he has a point there as well. I think,
so,
yeah.
What's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
Prosthetic eye, one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools. Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rerouting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. We ain't got time for this.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
I gotta go.
I think it goes without saying, but we never met, alright?
Yeah, we never met. Okay. Now I need to go back there. Where I was. The annoying part is getting past those biometric scans. Anyway. I wonder how FIFA will be in regards to level design. They're using the Unreal Engine. So who the fuck knows? Though the Unreal Engine is quite capable of designing large levels. Very large levels. There were MMOs made with that fucking engine.
Activating security scan.
Terra Online specifically was made using the Unreal Engine 3. Don't know about Unreal Engine 4, I guess.
Biometric data assembled.
Oh well. Some people are looking at games as being too expensive to develop, but then you see things
Subject
like
recognized. Access granted.
Then you see things like The Witcher 3, which costs I don't know, about they have a marketing budget of 25 million and a development budget of, I don't know, 15 million, something, somewhere along those lines, 10 to 15 million dollars development. So you have more money going, a lot more money in fact, going to marketing than it is for the development of the fucking game. Some people say, oh, GTA 5 took $266 million to make. Yeah, but that does include marketing costs as well. And also, GTA 5 is a pretty huge fucking game. It's not... making a game look pretty is different than making a game look big and also have a lot of things in a big world. That's difficult. Anyway.
Activating security scan.
Here I am once again.
Biometric data assembled.
I might get them cloak, by the way, if necessary.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Right.
Let me go. I just want to go home.
Where's the... It says here, but I don't see... Ah, there we go.
Access granted.
Okay, just one use. Going down. Underwater. Great.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen. You tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Bloody hell. Alright. Things aren't gonna be easy here.
I want to die. Be free. Please. Please don't leave me like this.
Synthetic thought, the human AI.
Can't take anymore. I want to die. Be
Level
free.
5 terminal. Alright. Maybe I can do this without being detected.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me.
Access granted.
Anymore.
Serious concerns.
So cold.
More than you know, the loss of life is tragic, but in the long run necessary. We have to keep our eyes on the future, and I'm not talking about 15, 20 years. This project is of the utmost importance to the immediate future. Monitoring Omega requires extreme amounts of computational power, and Haven is almost set to open to the public, and then there are geothermal stations. Only the OCM even approaches the sheer data crunching capacity needed to run those operations. I know it may seem callous to consider these things ahead of human lives, but these projects will save so many more lives. There are other avenues I'm looking into, certainly. If we don't see clear-cut improvements coming out of Rifleman Bank, we will terminate the project and pursue another course. I've spoken with Gary about this. I think he agrees, but we have to pull together if we're gonna get anywhere. For now, you're right, absolutely. The numbers we're seeing, the losses are unacceptable. But I shudder to think what it would be like without someone like you on the team, someone who sees the human side of the equation. I know I haven't completely assuaged your concerns. There's no way I could do that without asking you to go against your character and completely ignore your empathy towards these people. What I am asking you to do is stick with us and use that empathy. You're our conscience, Stephanie. We need you. Gary needs you. Please hang on with us. And now, how many times have I asked you to call me Bob? Bob Page, President and CEO. For our concern.
So cold.
I'm gonna hate myself for doing this. But, wait, I can't... I can't use a gun. Why?
Can't take anymore.
Come on.
I want to die.
I can't do anything. I can't fire. What the fuck?
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not...
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the three of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanagh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Belltower being one of them.
No. Belltower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Belltower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Belltower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts, the factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying. You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were gonna make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Belltower apart.
It's not just Belltower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really gonna do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God, I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
All right.
I'm sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
What am I doing with these data storage devices?
So cold.
Yeah. Hieron project.
Can't take anymore.
Wish I could put her out of the her misery, but I cannot, unfortunately. Very well then. Questini here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more.